We're here today to talk about our view of these reimbursement cuts by CMS. Hopefully this video will be circulated to congressmen and senators and CMS to stress the need for home medical equipment in these rural areas. My name is Coy Knowles. I've been in this medical equipment business since 1988. We have 3 stores in West Texas, one in Monahans, which is about 35 miles southwest of Odessa, Texas. We have a store in Alpine, Texas, which is 110 miles from Monahans, or roughly 150 miles from Odessa. And then we have a store in Presidio, Texas, which is 86 miles south of Alpine. From Presidio to the nearest tertiary care hospital, we're 250 miles, or to Odessa, or we're 270 miles from El Paso to Presidio. So as you can see, if there's not any kind of healthcare net out there, then people will have to be transmitted by ambulance or sent to the rural hospital in Alpine. We don't see these cuts as a practical way to address the needs of people in rural Texas. Yes, it does cost a little more to take care of patients in rural Texas because of the distances that we travel. We do not have the volume that you have in urban areas to offset these reimbursement cuts. We anticipate if this cut in July takes place, we will probably end up closing our doors within a few weeks or maybe a couple of months afterwards, as we have to try to wind this thing down. And that's a sad thing because, like I said, we've been there 20 some odd years. When you get in and look at the specifics of why we are needed there, one of the biggest problems that we have in West Texas in these areas is electricity, power outages. When your power goes out, your oxygen concentrators are run off electricity, and they do not run. So your patients that are in need of oxygen 24 hours a day or even half a day every day, they don't have anything other than oxygen bottles that we can provide to them. Cutting reimbursement, forcing some of us out of business, is going to cost more money in the long run because you're going to have more hospitalizations, you're going to have more emergency runs by the ambulance to pick up those patients and bring them to the hospital. And as you might imagine, it's about $3,000 for an ambulance run. It's about $3,000 to $4,000 per day in the hospital. And so you can see very quickly the cost of oxygen in these areas is going to be much less than the overall cost to the Medicare system of not having available care. Really, that's the majority of the things that I want to put forth. I think this is a serious matter and needs to be considered with some forethought and planning. Thank you.